You're live with BBC News. Let's turn to the Middle East because Israel has said it is opening the border crossing point at Kerem Shalom for more aid to go into the Gaza Strip, the first time since the outbreak of the war that Israel has allowed supplies to enter Gaza from its own territory. It's a decision that's been welcomed by the World Health Organization. The move was also supported by the White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan, who's visiting the region. Mr. Sullivan has met today with the Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas. He called that crossing point decision move a significant step. Well, our Middle East correspondent Hugo Bachego told me more about that opening of the second crossing point and more about those talks with Mahmoud Abbas.
An important announcement by the Israeli authorities, because this is going to allow more humanitarian aid to be delivered to Gaza. For days we've been talking about the desperate situation, humanitarian situation in Gaza, with widespread shortages of basic supplies, also hospitals under a lot of pressure with the health system on the verge of collapse. So now more trucks carrying basic supplies will be entering Gaza. Up until now, all trucks were entering the territory through the Rafah crossing on the border with Egypt, and now Israel saying that the Kerem Shalom crossing point will also be open for the delivery of humanitarian aid. And this comes on the second day of the visit by the US National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan. He was in Ramallah in the occupied West Bank. He met the president of the Palestinian Authority, Mahmoud Abbas, and yesterday he had meetings with the Israeli leadership. And I think the message here from the Biden administration was that he was trying to tell the Israeli military to change, tactics in Gaza and to move to a phase that he described as more targeted and precise attacks to target the Hamas leadership in Gaza. This obviously amid international pressure on the Israelis, as there have been concerns about mounting civilian casualties in Gaza and also the worsening humanitarian situation. And fighting in Gaza continues, and we actually heard the Iron Dome intercepting rockets here over the city. Reports say that 3 rockets were intercepted by the country's military, the first time that Jerusalem came under attack in several weeks. So again, it shows that these groups continue to have the capacity to launch rockets at Israel as this military offensive continues in Gaza.
Well, that's our correspondent. There's been reaction from the British Foreign Secretary David Cameron welcoming Israel's decision to allow the entry of aid through that Kerem Shalom crossing. He said, very pleased to see Israel's decision to open the crossing point. It's a vital step towards ensuring significantly more life-saving aid can reach the people of Gaza. So that has just been posted by the British Foreign Secretary David Cameron.